Let me tell you about a match, and you folks too, that took place in Memphis, Tennessee. You know, of course, you remember Lawler was teaming up with Bruiser Brody. Brought him in, amazed Tux Newman, because Newman thought he had him in his pocket, because Lawler was going in a tag match against Schultz and Randy Macho Man Savage. So he went out and got this big Bruiser Brody, who's got a reputation like you can't believe. Well, it ended up in there. Brody is just, I got to tell you, I happened to be at that match, and you had to be there to see exactly what a wild son of a gun this is. Now, what happened after the match was really an interesting situation. I don't think that's exactly the word that Lawler would have used, but let's take a look right now. Let's take a look at what happened after the match with Schultz and Savage.
Let me tell you something. They may run like cowards, but Lawler, I got something to tell you. I came here and I'm held right in the bargain and beat the ball right out of Schultz. But the reason I came here is because you're yellow and you couldn't do it yourself.
Well, what's happening is Brody is, after the match is over, Brody said, I upheld my end of it. The reason I came here was because you're yellow and you couldn't do it yourself. So I don't know what it is with Brody and Lawler. Boy, he just kicked Lawler right in the face. Man, this is going crazy. Brody after Lawler. Brody just broke a board off the table, slammed Lawler right in the head with it. Aside, hits Lawler again. Puts him into the ring post. Look out. This Brody is crazy. Pulls Lawler back up into the ring. Brody broke that piece off the table. A couple of big nails sticking out of it. He is jabbing, pounding Lawler. Lawler bleeding about the head. There goes the referee. Down on the concrete. What a brawl. Bruiser Brody, who came in. Here comes referee Tom Branch. He'll get his, too. This Brody is crazy. He goes right back to pounding Lawler. Lawler firing back. Caught him in the midsection. They're trading licks in the corner. Look at Lawler go. This is after Lawler and Brody. Oh, here comes Kareem Muhammad. He nails Lawler. Boy, Randy, I'll tell you, it just gets wilder. Lawler down in the middle of Bruiser Brody and Kareem Muhammad. Tom Branch just got his lights put out by Muhammad. With a chair, Brody nails Lawler. Now, just for the heck of it, he's over kicking the referee again. A spear from Kareem Muhammad. I got to tell you, I've never seen action like it. We are talking about the appearance of Bruiser Brody here in Memphis for the very first time. Now, we're here to try to find out. You came in here as Lawler's partner, and before the night was over with, you're up there challenging, beating on Lawler.
Let me tell you something about Bruiser Brody. I've been all over the world. And I beat him up everywhere I I beat him up. And everywhere I went, I heard one thing that was always in the back of my head. Memphis, Tennessee, the king of professional wrestling, Jerry Lawler. I hear it everywhere. Well, let me tell you something, and let me tell you something. I came here as Jerry Lawler's partner.
That's right.
And I upheld my end of the deal like an honest man. I went out there, I kicked the dog out of David Schultz and Randy Pretty Boy Savage. I held my end of the deal up like a real man.
He did it.
Right?
Yeah, you did.
So
that.
nobody's got no gripe coming. But let me tell you something. Jerry Lawler got you all fooled. Or made a fool out of all you. Take it any way you want. Well, he ain't got me fooled. And I ain't no fool. Let me tell you something about Lawler. He beat up a lot of good men, a lot of big men. But he ain't never beaten me up. And that means he ain't the king of professional wrestling. Let me give you the definition of a king. It's a man who sits up on the throne with his chest out and his fingers under his arm like this and looks at everybody down the end of their nose. That's a real king. Not a guy who lays on his back in the middle of the ring getting his butt kicked. That's exactly what happened to your king, Jerry Lawler. So you tell me who's the king. You tell me who's the real king in Memphis and all over the world.
There's only one king. Jerry Lawler, do yourself a favor. Do the people a favor. Do your family a favor. Send that crown over to Bruiser, Brody, the only king in town, by a messenger boy, and stay home. Because no matter who you get for a partner, we'll run right over. And I don't care if the black people don't like me. I don't want you to like me. And remember that. And I don't want you to like me.